He took the shot with a lot of confidence, that possession.
Jump hook for Onyeka Okongwu. It rolls in. Okongwu's a stretch big, but he's also comfortable down low. Rolling, Washington, steal, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
That is how you rotate defensively right there.
That's one of the things they've been doing very well, is defending.
10 in a row, and the Hawks are 11-1 since the All-Star break. And to Harp's point about defense, they have the best defensive rating in the NBA post-All-Star break. It's been a steady diet of Okongwu here for the Hawks early in the game. He's got the first 7 for him. These two teams played last week, 8 days ago in Atlanta. Hawks built a big lead. Mavericks came back and tied it in the fourth quarter. Hawks pulled away to a 12-point win.
On Pace Guy thinks it's going to be 240 to nothing.
I always love an appearance from on Pace Guy. And that puts Dallas on the board. Nembhard drains a three-pointer.
Forced a shot up. There he is.
Tips in his own miss. By the way, that Nembhard shot a moment ago.
I liked him playing bully ball there. That was good.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker coming off a career high 41 against the Magic on Monday. Hits a baseline pull-up. Johnson, stare down 3 over Cooper. Max Christie had the rebound, but the Great Barrier Thief sneaks up from behind. Dyson Daniels took it away. Finds Jalen Johnson on the cut to the basket. And the onslaught continues early in the game. Remember way back when this year, guys, the Mavericks started the year with 5 straight home games. It's been a long time.
Johnson
from Sunbury, Wisconsin. He's got back-to-back triple-doubles. For 3, Christie in and out and back in.
Needed that one.
Good soft touch for it to hit both sides of the rim and then just drop in.
Max 11 of 19 for the floor in the last 3 games. Drive to the basket. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, quick deuce.
You mentioned it, Harp. They're playing with so much confidence.
Good pass.
Good cutting. Cooper from Marshall.
I like that. Intensity by Gafford.
And Gafford battles for the rebound here. Klay Thompson took it away from Kuminga. And Klay's in the open court. And he's a one-man fast break. Klay Thompson, nice finish. Up fake there by Kuminga. Hawks are a really good road team this year. 18-15 away. Dyson Daniels. He's shaking his head and has his hands on his hips. To your point is Middleton. Hits with 1.8. The second chance points favoring Dallas. The points off turnovers favoring Atlanta. As that's a 3 from the corner for Jock Landale. Another turnover. All right, that's going to technically be a block shot in that sequence. It looks like that's going to come to an end, but his numbers are still good this year, around 18.5 a game. Kuminga on the turnaround.
Nice finish by Kuminga.
Now, number one pick. Cooper drives, spins, and scores on Ricochet.
Could be on the free throw line as well.
Go.
Pushed by Cooper on the pass. Nembhard leaves it for a riding Middleton, and he will cut right to the basket with the ball and score.
They heard you, Skip.
Mavs are 5th, Hawks are 2nd in pace this year. And a deep paint catch and a score for Jock Landale. And that defender is Ricochet. Cooper with the ball, trying to keep him out of the lane. Excellent defender, Dyson Daniels. He goes to Nembhard, and Nembhard, string music for the second time from deep tonight. Dyson Daniels leaves it for Jalen Johnson. Nickeil Alexander-Walker looked like he might have a layup, but he caught it in too deep. And Atlanta continues to move the ball. Daniels has to tip in his own miss. Marshall there for the rebound. Pushed it with a bounce pass to Washington, and a runner in the lane. Good for Pete. Daniels ended up losing the ball, and the Mavericks trying to create an open court transition opportunity. Let it fly. Max Christie. Splash down for Max.
Burst onto the scene.
You can talk about him as one of the best players in the league. I mean, that's not far-fetched. He does so much.
Good defense there from Cooper and Christie. It was defense to offense, starting with what Cooper Flagg did on the other end of the floor. Now Dyson Daniels.
Easy opportunity after the defense.
Drive CJ. Fadeaway's good.
Wow. Cleveland plays a physical style themselves. I mean, they get after it, and you almost have to play that way.
Foul here, McCullough.
Wow. Felt like we got a subtle Spinal Tap reference there. Was that intentional?
No, it was not. No. Turning it up to 11.
This one goes to 11.
Drive and finish by Cooper. I do make Spinal Tap references about something being turned up to 11 from time to time. So you'll know what I planted. That was turned up to 11.
Before the game, Quinn Snyder was talking about how hard he competes on defense.
P.J. Washington catches the alley-oop and jams. From Nemhard was able to claim the carry. P.J. started at the 5 again tonight. Shoots a 3 and drills it. Nice little crossover, got McCollum 3. And then a Kongwu with an offensive rebound. They fake the dribble, handoff, and Dyson Daniels to the basket with a finish and a foul. And then last year came to Atlanta and won most improved player in the league. And they're probably going to have the most improved player this year. Nikhil Alexander-Walker as Marshall hits in the paint for the Mavs.
They're capable.
Cooper tried to draw a foul, missed the shot.
Foul?
It's 4v4 right now as both Cooper and Alexander-Walker went down, and it's a score. Oh, Spenderella, Jalen Johnson down the lane, turned away by Gafford. Blocking the shot. For 3 out front.
Can't tell you how good that defensive play and
that pass over the top was pretty nice too.
It really was. But Gaff did a great job of blocking that last possession.
Cullum is cooking right now.
Runner here by Gabe Vincent. Daniels, rebound in the paint, went outside to a Kongwu, dropped.
You know, I'm not going to say they hadn't beat any good teams because they have played.
Lets it fly in transition. They ran up quickly. He got that shot up quickly.
In the last month or so, and they're playing up to it and growing, figuring each other out, and doing it at a high level.
There's part of the identity shift because of all of the new acquisitions. Kuminga was one of them. Notebooks, because remember, reporters did use notebooks at one point in time. That was how things were done in the past.
I just didn't think you did.
And by the way, Leslie, look at Leslie's spiral notebook right there. That's why she's one of the best.
I was about to say, we still use them. I write down everything. Nobody can read it, but
well,
me.
It just, hey, look, my play-by-play notes are written from the 94-year-olds. Kuminga, long pass. They may have a shot. He threw it in. Lead by 19. Flag determined to get inside, and he does get inside and score.
That you're speaking of. You know, he's getting different defensive looks too now, Mark. That's too easy.
On the quick attack attempt. Cooper involved in the play here with Klay Thompson, and he splashes in another three-pointer.
Yeah.
When he gets on one of those.
It's electric.
Yep, it is. Foul and score. McCollum has been that dude here in the second half for the Atlanta Hawks. Second-year player originally from Fresno, California. Strong move inside. 3 straight of 20-plus and averages over 20 points a game. But what's interesting, of course, is the other thing. The 6 boards, the 5 assists, the 3 blocks. And that's nothing new under the sun. Cooper's been, ever since his return to play from the injury that kept him out for 8 games in February. Now, and here's the shot that's tossed in for Cooper.
And earlier, Harp, we saw him go left to set up the right.
And Cooper not only missing
Junior, I really do.
Playing the 5 certainly has agreed with him in recent games. That's for sure.
This time of the year, if you don't have anything to play for, you do experiment quite a bit.
Well, no, I'm looking at the last updated box score. They've got him at 2 steals and 2 blocks. Maybe one of those that we thought was a block was a steal, perhaps. His potential broadcasting chops the other night. Now, they had one of the on-the-bench games on Peacock NBA Monday where there are multiplexes on the floor right now as well. Keaton Wallace, number 2 for Atlanta, appearing in his 47th game of his second season in the NBA. One of the great things about 17 years of you and I working together is I do appreciate that I can make you laugh pretty easily because I don't make a lot of people laugh. En route to a 130.